All right, we're going to take a run through the Amped platform. It's a frictionless private label platform that connects artists and their fans. And you'll notice a couple things right off the bat. First of all, it's labeled in the artist's name. Mousetrap is deadmau5's label. Also, you're going to see throughout this, it's a lot of media in here, very media rich. So let's log in. What you see down the center here is a standard feed format. We can do anything in here, images, video, audio, can be paid, can be free. The idea here is that people land on this. You want your fans to be engaged in all the exclusive stuff, the backstage, pre-releases, things that they could never see anywhere else. So for instance, in this case, we've got a release of Escape from KX5, just as an example. This would be something that, at one point in time was not released yet. So you could do that kind of thing. Or you could also do samples and tracks. It doesn't really matter. But you can do kind of anything you want with it. We focus on community in two different ways. One is between the artist and the fans, and then the other is fan to fan. So we've created this section. This section is very much like Reddit or Dig or something like that, where you can go and create a topic and have a conversation over time. Users can create their own topics. They can also give feedback. I want to see this, I want to see that. A lot of different ways for people to engage here. We also have real-time chat, and the real-time chat is one-to-one up here, and you'll see, for instance, I'm talking to Greg, who's with Mousetrap. In this case, let's say I'm going to be at the show at Red Rocks, and he goes, hey, that's great. I'll be by the merch tent. We'll hook you up with something really cool because you're a part of this great community. And I go, great, this is me. So you'll know I'm super pumped, right? That kind of communication can take place between the artists and the team, between fans and other fans, anything you want. We also have these topical rooms, so anybody can create a new channel. They come and create a new channel, and let's just say concerts, and I want to see what everybody's chatting around, upcoming concerts. So now I can go in here and say, who's going to Red Rocks? And now thousands of people can see that, everybody in the community. We can chat all we want. Shopping is interesting because we're taking, instead of just another run through the merch tent, which people have lots of different ways to buy standardized merchandise, we're doing things exclusive. Everything on this site is about the exclusive stuff that you can't get somewhere else. And so, for instance, here, what we've got is a Mouseville set of recordings. You want to click in, you want to buy it, right? We can do anything. You think of it as almost like a Supreme style release. So in this case, there's one of 100. And we're selling these units here. You click in, you can buy it, right? A lot of crazy things you can do there. Notifications are pretty straightforward, but this is your dashboard. This is where you see everything that's going on the site. But now's where it gets interesting. We want to cater to superfans. Superfans are the ones that have been underserved by the current kind of high volume, high standardization format of distribution and all of the different pieces that go with the way the music business works now, which, by the way, not criticizing it, just saying there's something more. The way we do something more is, and in this case, we're showing experiences. An experience might be something as simple as get some early shopping, and you can go to the day of the deadmau5 and get a pin and maybe a commemorative lanyard. That's $350 per person. We can step that up and say, hey, how about something like you want to get the exclusive pack for 3 of your friends plus you get the meet and greet, right? So these are relatively standard, but this section can be used for almost anything. So what we've got here is the ultimate package. It's $250,000. Come to LA, you get to fly on the jet all the way down to Mexico City for Day of the Deadmau5. You get 3 friends with you on the jet. You're with the artist, you're with the team. You get your one-of-one commemorative mouse head, right? This is just an example package, but these are the kinds of things that you can do for superfans. And it sounds crazy to say things go from $350 up to $250,000. But we don't know. The industry has not fully explored what superfans will be willing to engage with, and there's a win on both sides. So that's the experiences. Archive, or Vault as we're calling it, think of it as a place where you can view videos, previous concerts. I was actually at this one in February 2023. So I shot this video. This would be a concert video that gets put up there. Or whatever, but we can do full concerts, we can do video on demand, we can do audio on demand, we can do radio station streaming, we can do all kinds of different things in the archive. But these are the things, the exclusives, the kind of really candid stuff that nobody else other than the superfans are going to see. And a note on that is I'm subscribed to that, right? A lot of the content, all the community, everything here is free until you step up to whether it's an experience that costs in this archive or the vault. It's $20 a month and you get access to the previous concerts. And then also we've got this thing called Live. You'll see the Live button is going to pop on here and it says Live Now. Imagine this is a streaming concert. You've got, whether it's the crew, whether it's got, maybe even fans that are shooting video for the concert. This could be live, it could be as it's going on. 4K video, great quality audio streaming. We can do anything we want with true live video. A couple ways that it could be done is one, highly produced, like a Twitch kind of stream. The other is the artist could just pull out their phone, push one button and be live on the site streaming and presenting to their fans. So that's that. I want to talk about the business model a little bit. We have the notion of an a la carte or a micro subscription model. And the micro subscription model works because not everybody's going to want everything. Imagine that we're doing like downloads of stem packs over here and you get to remix your own song and maybe even give it back and potentially get it out on SoundCloud or promote it on the site here. Those kind of things might not be for people who don't have the skills to produce, but for those who do, that might be worth something to them to do that. So the idea is that we have these micro subscriptions that allow people to pick and choose. They can kind of gather whatever they want out of the site and whatever they want out of the experience. We could also do one-on-one private messages. So it's your birthday, give a little bit of money and get a private message back from the artist, right? Whatever the artist is willing to do to engage here. But I want to talk for a second now about why this is so important. It's so important because the gap between the artist and the fan has become so big that people are craving for something more. They're craving for that connection. They're craving for that unique experience that they can have with the artist. By creating a site like this, by doing it white label so the artist can do whatever they want without worry of censorship, and then the vast majority of the money flows directly to the artist. Not a lot of intermediaries here. It's the superfan spends money, automatically a large percentage of that goes directly into the artist's account that day. So that's the Amped.fm platform. Please reach out if you want to know more. Thanks a lot.